those days that you feel you can make baskets and teammates getting involved. So it's pretty overall good day. I can't really explain it.
Is it a confidence thing where you just start seeing that you can get to the rim over and over again and they weren't really able to stop you?
Definitely. Just seeing openings and taking advantage of it and not thinking twice about it, just reacting when the opening comes open. So just playing basketball how I learned to play basketball when I was younger.
Khalif, you were whistled for a charge at one point and then Xavier Mumford picks up his technical foul. Can you explain what happened?
I went to the basket. Thought I got an N1, but they called charge. I don't know what Mumford. Maybe Mumford thought they called block on him. I'm not sure. Mumford got a technical foul, and it's a big play in the game, actually.
You guys kind of like living on the edge because you're up 10 or so. They came back, and this seems to be just a recurring thing almost every game.
Yeah, we got a good lead. We made a good run in the second half, and we thought we had pretty good control of the game. But I mean, they got some good players, and Mumford made some big shots, and they got back in the game. And we got enough stops down the stretch to come out with a win.
Well, you had 4 steals. I think half of them came in that one sequence where you guys kind of grabbed control of the game. I think you dove for a loose ball on one of them. How contagious does that become for you guys when the defense has been shaky and you finally get a couple of stops?
It just gives you energy and motivates you to play harder. So just getting loose balls and transitioning into a bucket on the other end just makes you play harder. And it gets the fans into it, so that gives us life. So it really works both ways.
Khalif, what did you see from Will today?
I think Will played great. I think he made good decisions with the ball. And when he saw lanes to attack, he attacked. And when he saw open guys, he passed the ball. So I think the biggest thing was I think he got on the floor about 4 or 5 times and got loose balls that we needed. And I mean, I definitely inspired everybody else and got the crowd into the game and got us out in transition a little bit. So I think he played really good today.
Khalif, every time they seem to make a 3 in the first half, you guys seem to answer. Do you just feel like you guys could answer any shot that they made in that first half?
Yeah, we weren't really happy with our defense in the first half, but he made some tough shots. Then to Kid Mumford, even though he had 30, he had some really contested jump shots that were just good shots. But I mean, we did a good job of they were shooting really good in the first half, and we did a good job of making shots, staying with them, and then I mean, they didn't make as many shots in the second half, so we kind of like stayed the course and was able to get some more stops in the second half and get a lead.
Khalif, can you talk about that stretch? I believe the score was tied 66-66. You went on and scored 70, your team's 11 points. Just talk about it, take us through that.
Yeah, well, definitely when the game gets close down the stretch, my teammates depend on me to make a play, and whether that's make a play for somebody else or make a play for myself. And it was a big stretch in the game, and I knew we needed a bucket, so we needed some points, and my teammates depended on me, and I just tried to come through for them as much as I could.
Khalif, no Anthony Lee today. Jake O'Brien goes out there. He gets 10 rebounds. So did Raleigh. He went out there and got 13. What did you see out of those 2 guys today defensively?
Yeah, they played great. I think Raleigh, I mean, he didn't shoot it well today, but he competed. He competed in the glass. Every chance he got, and he defended pretty good today. So, and Jake also, Jake had some block shots and he was in the right position a couple times, and he had some great box outs down the stretch and got big rebounds for us. So, I think them 2 together, but they both held down the paint for us today, and I think they did a pretty good job.
Khalif, what does Will give you guys when he can get to the rim like that and he gives you guys that dimension? Some games you guys have that, some games you don't. What, from your view, how does the floor open up when he's doing that? How do things change offensively when he's giving you guys that dimension?
Yeah, well, Will gives us like a different pace, you know. When I got the ball, it's like we're going slow. And everybody just out there, and then sometimes Will just get it and go straight to the rim and just an added dimension, just a different pace to our game when he's running up and down and making plays. So I think we do a good job playing either way, but when Will's in attack mode, I think we're at our best.
Well, you started to see more consistent extended minutes after the Richmond game where you played 31. Is there a particular game in which you feel like your confidence kind of peaked and brought you to where you are now?
I don't think it's a certain game. It's just over time you just get more experience, you feel more comfortable, and you just learning just different spots in the offense and your teammates and feeling comfortable. So I don't think it was a certain game. It's just throughout the season you kind of just grow as a player and develop and just get better.
Khalif, Mumford had 30, you had 24. You guys came in, top 2 scored, but then how far was it to battle, I guess, going back and forth?
Oh yeah, he's a really good scorer. And, I mean, he takes a lot of shots for them, and he's a pretty good playmaker. He has the ball a lot. So I mean, he's a good player, and I don't feel like we're really going at it really that much. I think he definitely scored a lot more points, and he played good today. I think he's a really good player, a really good scorer, and just happy that we won and we was able to. I mean, he shot it pretty good actually. So I mean, he had a pretty good game.
Questions? Thanks. And